Hey, would you look at that? Schmitty's online. Schmitty, Schmitty, Schmitty. That's not the potato I was looking for. Guess we'll find them the old-fashioned way. No. Okay. Alrighty. Quinn, how was your Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was good. Unpopular opinion, but the turkey is the worst part of Thanksgiving. Light is already being kind of suspicious. Light, hello, work with me, Light. Two things that suck about streaming. Dealing with audio and dealing with light. So my Thanksgiving was good. I think something's wrong with our oven because the turkey took like 7 hours to cook, which is a few hours more than normal. Yeah, we were supposed to have turkey at a certain time, and then my brother and sister started eating, thinking that the turkey's ready, and then my mom cut open the turkey, and the turkey was red inside still. Even though there was enough time already. Anyway, guys, let's get the stream started. Sup YouTube, Psyche here, and today we are doing a regular old Survivor rank stream. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Sorry that I didn't stream yesterday. Yeah, Thanksgiving was yesterday, and the turkey wasn't ready anyway. That's what I was expecting. That's why I didn't stream. We actually were supposed to have dinner at like 4 o'clock, so that's 3 hours before rank for me. And I purposely said on Monday that I'm not going to stream because I thought the dinner would be at like 7 o'clock, and I was right because the turkey took longer than expected. So I'm glad I delayed it until today. Otherwise, I would have had to like cut halfway through the stream to eat turkey. Maybe the temperature was low. No, the temperature wasn't low. The temperature was what it was supposed to be. At least I think my mom knew what temperature to put it on. I'm sure Google told her. Or maybe she already knew from past years. Either way, it usually does not take that long to cook a turkey. For us at least. So something was most likely wrong with the oven. So okay, how does it feel to be the only known English-speaking identified YouTuber that is not problematic? What's wrong with Schmitty? Schmitty's problematic? Maybe Schmitty just doesn't exist. I mean, he's came back though. He's alive. He's alive. He's not trapped in another hurricane again. He's got out of it, thankfully. Still doing good. I don't know how he's managing with these hurricanes. Does Mama 2 want to play? Mama 2! Schmitty just disappeared like my childhood cat. Schmitty still exists. Schmitty's around. Hi, potato. Oh my gosh, my spelling kind of sucks today. What are your thoughts about mechanic nerf? I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna make her useless, or like at least not as used as often. Though I will say that it's definitely gonna hurt her a ton. Some people are saying that it's gonna kill her, other people are saying that she's still gonna be broken. I'm not gonna say either one, because I want to wait until it actually comes out, but I will say this, it's gonna hurt her a ton. There is no doubt about it, it's gonna hurt her a lot. And I guarantee you that. That is something I can guarantee, that it will hurt her a lot. For those that don't know, Mechanic is being nerfed. Her decode... Wait, did we already ban that quickly? There's two things that's being nerfed about Mechanic. Everyone knows Mechanic has a global buff that she gives to all survivors. It's 3%. It used to be 8%, but that's another story. 3 years ago, it used to be 8%. Now it's 3%, and then after this nerf, they're gonna change Mechanic's global buff for all survivors from 3% to 0%, meaning that no survivor is gonna decode faster now with the Mechanic on the field. Additionally, they're nerfing the robot. The robot's gonna, instead of decoding 25% quicker, it's gonna decode 10% quicker. So that's a big nerf because she already struggled. Yep, streaming from 20 to 22 Monday and Thursday. It's too much to write. Yeah, it's not gonna kill her, but it definitely is gonna hurt her a lot, the mechanic nerf. I'm not gonna say that she's not gonna be used at all. I think she'll still see use. Because it's a fifth survivor, basically. The robot is basically a fifth survivor. Hunter may have spawned the double doors. This is a weak spawn. It's possible. Oh my gosh. That's not a good matchup for me as coordinator. It's also a bad matchup for Painter, because he doesn't start with an item. And he's he's most likely to get dashed on before he gets to painting. Psyche, it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Sniffle. Hope you have a wonderful birthday one day after Thanksgiving. Or maybe 2 days, depending on your time zone. Either way, happy birthday to you, Sniffle. Oh, so yeah, mechanic nerf definitely gonna hurt her a lot. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna kill her. I'm not gonna say that she's gonna still be OP. I'm just gonna say that it's definitely gonna hurt her. And we gotta see after the balance changes drop if it's gonna actually make her non-viable. It's your birthday too? We have a second birthday here, TV185. Happy birthday to TV185, 1 to 2 days after Thanksgiving. Imagine having a birthday on Thanksgiving. Now that would be a double celebration. Or maybe just one celebration, depending on your family. That would be pretty sad. Now I have a rough decision to make. I mean, she did just use excitement. I'm not going to get a better use out of this gun. I have to use this gun when excitement's out of rotation. Because if I hold on to this gun, if I don't rescue them, then what's going to happen is she's going to get her cooldown back on excitement. And then she's going to be able to counter my gun. So I want to use it before her excitement comes back. Alright, she's going to miss. She's going to miss again. There's the butterfly, but it's not really going to do anything. I don't know why I'm lagging. We'll use the gun, because, like I said, we want to use it before her excitement comes back. That way it makes her excitement useless for the rest of this game. And I hope someone else will finish the rest of my cipher. I hope my teammates were paying attention to my pings. Holy moly, we just got 3 ciphers done at the same time. Fourth if I was on my cipher. Now that I think about it, I have a feeling that the robot may be working on a new cipher, and then someone else is going to start working on a new cipher. Oh wow, I'm actually going to die now. So I have to go out of my way, just so I don't die now. I can't actually go to the cipher anymore. I have to, like, sneak through now. That's a little bit annoying. Honestly, guys, if they don't rescue, we're not going to be able to finish this cipher. Oh, they are working on the cipher. That's the first... Didn't see a ping that whole time. I guess we'll work on the cipher. Never mind, I was not expecting my teammates to remember where my cipher was. Is he gonna heal me? Yeah, he is. My brother's birthday is on Christmas. F, let that be known that that is very sad for your brother, man. Okay, well. Acrobat's gonna run off, but I'm gonna be big brain and I'm gonna just stay in the same spot. Hopefully this won't bite me in the butt. But I don't think it will. I think we'll be fine. And now we can work on a cipher. I have a feeling that Potato's already working on another cipher, yeah. By the time all that stuff happens, she's already on a new cipher. So, that's okay. We'll just go over to her cipher. We're gonna finish the rest of it. She's gonna go rescue, and then we should have a tie. That is the way this game should go, at least, if it goes according to plan. Assuming she's now reading trump card, which she might be. I didn't see if she had faster pallet breaking or not. It looks like she might not even have to rescue. Yeah, we can finish this by ourselves. We can just have the acrobats get hit now. And we should have a tie on our hands. Hunter change target, that's really bad. Because now the mechanic isn't in a good position against Geisha. On top of that, we have to run a long distance to the next gate. By that time, she could teleport on one of us before we get it open. Hunter changed target again, interesting. Acrobat is gonna let me do the gate, I guess? Oh no, Acrobat thinks he's gonna get chased. I might actually get chased. Yeah, I'm gonna get chased. I'm in a really bad spot against Geisha. She missed her butterfly though. The problem is I'm still in a bad spot against Geisha. Nope, we're fine! We're fine! It's very important that you guys know how to fast vault, because it saves lives, although I think we're still dead here. Yeah, we're still dead here. Those pallets are broken over there. That sucks. Geisha's going to the wrong gate though. That's good for us. The whole reason I went to this gate was because no one is here. Oh, well, that was a quick down. Geisha is the fastest person who teleports in this game. No other hunter teleports as quickly as Geisha, so it makes sense that someone will go down. That's a really bad gate to get teleported on by Geisha, because there's no way you're gonna live. Speaking of which, there's no way I'm gonna live, because now I have to use this garbage pallet. Actually, I could run to this window. The problem is we have to go rescue too, or else we're gonna lose this game. Hopefully Acrobat can hold on for a little bit. If not, we're gonna lose this game. And, we're probably gonna lose this game because now what's gonna happen is she's gonna dash on this chair. One of us is gonna go down, and I'm gonna go down next. I mean, the only other way we could potentially win this is if Acrobat picks himself up, and then I kite all the way to dungeon. She's gonna use a butterfly there, which is really annoying because now I have to do this. So at this point, I need Acrobat to pick himself up and go rescue Mechanic. Okay. The dash got buggy there. Usually that doesn't count, but that time it did count. Really annoying when that happens. Blocking the window isn't consistent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing about Geisha. She's not a consistent hunter with her ability. Her ability relies too much on luck. A survivor can be blocking a powder window, and half the time it goes through, half the time it doesn't. It's very buggy. And I know the devs try to explain it, but I'm sorry, devs, I don't care what you say. Geisha's dash is buggy. And that's without a doubt a factual statement. Dungeon is there. Maybe we can at least get out. Actually, we're not going to be able to because she's just going to dash here. Maybe... No. Not possible. Actually, we actually could have. We actually could have because she messed up her butterfly. Now it's too late. I'm going to do this because I was afraid she would just dash forward. That's a little bit better. Not super great. We're still kind of dead. So she is using trump card. She is indeed using trump cards just because she's got slow pallet breaking. That's okay. Maybe she'll put me on chair and then Acrobat can get dungeon. Oh well. That's why I don't like Painter. If you go against a hunter like Geisha as Painter, you don't have an ability for her dash, and then the dash actually becomes kind of good. That's the thing about Painter. Painter is a much more hunter-specific survivor. Like, he's good. That's the thing I don't like about Painter, is that Painter is really, really good against certain hunters, and then other hunters like Blood Queen and then maybe Geisha, depends on your area. You have nothing for their ability. Same thing kind of goes with Spider. If you don't get their appearance before they just start chaining their webs, you're in a lot of trouble. What's your favorite food at Thanksgiving? Stuffing, for sure. I also really like corn, but we usually don't have corn for Thanksgiving. Just regular corn on the cob. Hi Psyche, hi everyone. Welcome Sylvie to the stream. Much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for joining along. I really appreciate it for all of you who are sticking along. Maybe you're a European, you had to wake up at 4 a.m. just to watch my stream. Either way, I really appreciate it. Psyche, thoughts on the little girl adjustment? They're very well deserved. I actually have to look at what the adjustments were because I don't remember. Let me look at the adjustments on Discord real quick, and then I'll be able to tell her what I think about them. Sorry, tell you what I think about her. Okay, so here are the changes. This breathing is really annoying. They're nerfing how long it takes to get a page from 45 seconds to 60 seconds. They're reducing the blast radius of the page from 5.1 meters to 4.2. So like that's a whole meter. If you guys don't know how much a meter is about like one survivor length. If we check real quick. Where does it say? Does it say the width? Does it not say survivor width? 1 meter is about the width of one survivor. Or like 1.5. Like it's basically like 1.5 survivors is equal to 1 meter. Using humans as a way to measure meters. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's supposed to be normal. Okay, so basically what they're doing is they're nerfing how quickly she gets back her pages. They're nerfing the effectiveness of the pages themselves. They're nerfing how far away you need to be to merge with someone, to become a part of them, to like leech onto them. They're increasing the amount of time before you can leech onto someone again by 10 seconds. I don't know if you guys knew this, but a few weeks ago there was also a bug fix made it so that little girl can no longer merge onto survivors that are well, we're kind of dead here. They made it so that little girl can no longer merge onto survivors that are through walls. So that is no longer something that she can do. I don't know if this works. Can we still do this? I messed up. I really messed up. That's really annoying as Corny. I really can't do anything about it. The least I could have done is not taking a power hit there, but then we would have been dead 15 seconds later. What is that noise? Are you kidding me? I'm getting calls in the middle of stream. This is an actual joke. Anyway. After being rescued from rocket chair, a survivor can't merge with another survivor for 20 seconds. That's the biggest nerf. Then now, after you get rescued, you can't just leech onto someone else. So little girl's gonna be a lot worse. I mean, the whole reason she was good before is straight up, why do we have 3 people rescuing me? It's just straight up because she just leeched onto the nearby survivor. I just dropped a pallet on myself. That was not on me. Are you kidding me? I walked through that. Well, here's the thing. I would have been dead to a mirror anyway. But the thing is, if I got a mirror out, that would not have happened. We wouldn't have a gardener taking hits right there. That's a really bad area. That's the thing about Coordinator. I'm playing Coordinator because I don't trust my teammates. I don't want to pick Mercenary because what's going to happen is then my teammates just die instantly, and then what's Mercenary going to do? I'm just going to sit there decoding the whole game at 25% reduced decoding. At least if I get chased, as long as it's not Blood Queen, I'll be able to kite them. But the thing is, if it's Blood Queen, all I'm going to be able to do is tie the match. Like, if I played something like Perfumer, we would be winning this match. But I don't want to play Perfumer, because if I play Perfumer, what's going to happen is someone else is going to get chased, and then I'm not playing Rescue, and then I have to go rescue anyway. This is a really horrible way of rescuing people, because now I'm just going to get farmed. Oh my gosh. St. Peter, one of the worst survivors in this game. And I'm not saying that just because he got terror shocked this game. It is literally, for the past few seasons, not even few, several seasons in this game. As long as he's been in this game, he's been a very inconsistent survivor. Jesus. For starters, I want to talk about just why just about that rescue. First of all, never rescue behind the chair, especially if it's a coordinator, because then what's going to happen is you're going to rescue, and then you're still stuck behind the chair, and then the person's going to get hit immediately. I'm not even going to be able to use my gun. Second of all, the terror shock. Okay, the rescue was way too late. He should have came a little bit sooner, and his reflexes were way too slow. But that's just the beginning. I'm not even going to go any further. I'm also really salty that it's Blood Queen. Like, the fact that this hunter exists makes the coordinator an unusable survivor. The thing is, here's the problem. If I didn't get hit through the pallet, or if I didn't drop the pallet on myself, the area was really bad anyway. I'm almost for sure taking a hit there no matter, even if I didn't drop a pallet on myself. The second problem is I'm just going to get mirrored on. My flare gun has no value against Blood Queen because she's always going to use the mirror behind a wall. And I can't do anything about it. But the thing is, if I play Mercenary, then what's going to happen is someone else who's garbage at the game is going to kite. They're going to be playing something like Perfumer or like a Gardener who soft counters Blood Queen, and they're just going to die instantly because they're getting a bunch of free hits. And on top of that, if I play like a kiter, then what's gonna happen is then I'm for sure not gonna get chased. There's no way someone's gonna chase me. Like, dude, it's just Murphy's Law. Whenever I'm playing kiter, I'm not gonna get chased. And so what ends up happening is I'm playing Perfumer. I'm playing something like a kiter, like a patient, and guess what? I have to rescue because no one picked rescuer. Because I picked kiter, so no one else wants to go rescue. So what's gonna happen is I have to go rescue anyway as a kiter now. I have to go rescue as a patient or a Perfumer, which, although it's not horrible, is also not the best. The whole reason I picked the kiter was so that I'm not dead. If someone like a Blood Queen were to chase me, but instead, people are doing bad kites, and I have to do the rescuing as a non-rescue character. But if I pick Mercenary, then what's gonna happen is I'm never gonna get to kite. The Hunter's just gonna ignore me all game. It's a very risky move for me to go Mercenary because of how bad survivors are in this game. Period. That's all I'm gonna say. Blood Queen is not annoying. If you go meta survivors, and assuming everyone knows how to kite in this game, then Blood Queen is one of the easiest hunters to face, because then she uses her ability, you use your ability to counter their ability, and then for the next 28 seconds, the Blood Queen cannot do anything. They're at your mercy as a survivor. So if you face survivors that are built to counter hunters like Blood Queen, then what ends up happening is the Blood Queen almost for sure loses. Because there's no outplay potential with Blood Queen. There is no way that she can outplay you. As long as the survivor knows their kiting routes and they know how to use their ability, and their ability counters the Blood Queen mirror, they're gonna win 100% of the time. The only way is if they do a mistake. And like I said, if you are going against perfect survivors, or don't even have to be perfect, as long as they know what they're doing, as long as they know what the kiting routes, it's that easy to kite Blood Queen. But if you're playing something like Coordinator, if you're playing something like Gardener, who is okay, but not really that okay, you get a tie-worthy cut, I guess. But then again, I could do a tie-worthy cut as Coordinator. Then you're not going to get a winning kite. You're not going to get a winning kite because you didn't pick a character that counters Blood Queen. But if I go a character that counters Blood Queen, then that means I have to go either Mercenary or Perfumer. If I go Perfumer, then I'm not going to be able to do a good rescue. I'm not going to be able to do a perfect rescue, depending on the hunter, and if it's a basement rescue. Depending on the chair, I may or may not be able to do the rescue. But if I pick Mercenary, then I'm not going to get chased. I'm a kiter that wants to kite, but instead everyone else who's not good at this game is kiting. Or they're taking basic hits in open areas. I don't know what they're doing. That game, I screwed up, yes. I'll admit, that game I screwed up. But in general, Blood Queen is such a stupid survivor. In this situation, if Mercenary is banned, I would normally pick Gravekeeper. Because Gravekeeper is a Blood Queen counter, plus he's a great rescuer, plus he counters Basement Rescue still, just as good as Mercenary. But instead, if I pick Gravekeeper, I'm not going to get chased. I'm at the mercy of the hunter at that point if they pick Blood Queen. It's the complete opposite. This is either a hunter spawn double doors or a statue. Either way, they're gonna chase me. Never mind, they went to Shed. If they spawn double doors, they went to Shed, because I'm not getting chased for now. And if they spawn statue, they also went to Shed or ruins. Whenever you get that spawn, you're supposed to get chased, but I don't know why the hunter didn't go to my spawn. That's the best place to go when a survivor gets that spawn. That's the thing about Mercenary. Mercenary is so good. He is so good that your teammates are the thing that counter you. No hunter in the game counters Mercenary as good as your teammates do. Because if your teammates do bad kites, then you as a Mercenary can't do anything. The hunter's not going to chase you, you're stuck doing ciphers, and permanently for the rest of the game, you decode 25% slower. On the contrary, if I pick Coordinator, I would be giving my rescuer a second chance to kite, and on top of that, I decode normal for the rest of this game, so I'm not just out here struggling to decode these ciphers if I pick Mercenary. And on top of that, I can get chased, so that way it reduces the chance of someone else getting kited or chased if I were to get chased instead. And then if I'm gonna get chased, I'm at least gonna get a tie-worthy kite. I need to stop talking about this. Blood Queen infuriates me so much. She just makes so many survivors in this game unplayable because of her. Because of Blood Queen, you have to go meta. You have to. If you don't go meta, you're going to get your butt kicked by Blood Queen. That is how it works in this game. Because of Blood Queen's existence. We have a solid 4 ciphers. Alright, I guess we'll rescue. What is that Geisha doing? Is she breaking a baseball? I think she is. Let's see if she has excitement. Okay, you're not gonna terror shock me. I hope you hit the chair for trying that. Let's see if she has excitement. Okay, she doesn't. Just wait a little bit just in case she had excitement. Don't want to get terror shocked. Priestess made some portals. I'm actually going to take the portal because it's just a nice shortcut. Thank you. Basement's here. As a Blood Queen mate, you don't know how to feel. That's okay. Don't take it personal. It's nothing personal against any Blood Queens. It's just Blood Queen as a character. See, that's the thing. If I'm a Blood Queen counter, then I love facing Blood Queen because she's just such an easy hunter to kite. There's no outplay potential with her. You use your mirror, you're on a cooldown for the next 30 seconds. Dodge enough mirrors with your ability, and you win the game as Survivor. As long as nobody else gets terror shocked, and like she's such an easy hunter to rescue against too. There's absolutely no area in this game where she can be used to outplay survivors. The way she works is you have your ability, you use it, everyone knows you're going to get a free hit, and then for the next 30 seconds, assuming the survivor doesn't screw up, then you're just waiting until your next mirror. You're not going to get any more hits until your next mirror. We might actually win this game. See, this is what I like about Coordinator. If you don't get chased, it can just straight up switch the tide of the game. Oh, it's Prime now. Like here's what I like about Coordinator is that even if you go like a counter, even if you might get sorry, I'm slurring my words. Even if you're not the greatest kiter in the world, what's nice about Coordinator is that she gives your teammates a second chance to kite. So if you're actually rescuing with Coordinator, she's very good. Coordinator is really, really solid when you're actually rescuing. As long as you know how to rescue in this game, that is. Because as long as you don't need elbow pads, if you don't rely on elbow pads in this game, you're going to be awesome with Coordinator. You're going to be great. You're not going to need coordinators. You're not going to need elbow pads very much, just because you're going to dominate without said elbow pads. We need dungeon. I need to find dungeon. Seriously, 66% chance and we didn't get it. Priestess actually might have dungeon. She got found. Okay, but long story short, I really like Cornelia on her rescues just because, unlike any survivor, she can really turn the tides in your favor. There's really no survivor like her that does the same thing. Like, you can do it with forward, but the problem with forward is... main problem with forward is that it doesn't work against all hunters necessarily. Like, if you go against Bonbon or Sculptor, it's going to be a lot harder managing those football stunts with all those very hard to control abilities in your way, like bombs, statues. Who knows, maybe you might get hit by one of them. But even then, that's like a rare situation. Usually you'll get it, right? What I like about Cornelia is that it's so accurate, it's so specific, that there's no way you'll mess up unless you're just really bad at Cornelia. On top of that, it's a much longer stun than it like it would normally be with forward. I will admit forward is a little bit better than coordinator. Sorry, a lot better than coordinator. A lot better. Can Coordinator be a solo rescuer and save after using her gun? Well, yeah, of course, that's the goal, but if you're not able to, you'll just have to use your gun before the rescue. If you're afraid of a terror shock or a no recovery hit, basically, any hunter with excitement, what I like to do is if I think a hunter may have excitement, I'll shoot before I rescue. And then a lot of hunters, what they'll do is they'll try to terror shock me, and then they'll just activate excitement right away and then hit me. And then it's an easy rescue. As long as you didn't touch the chair, you just wait a little bit. You usually just get him straight up like that. And then you absolutely waste their excitement. Sure, they got value against your gun, but hey, you didn't get terror shocked. And plus, it's a very easy way to get their excitement out without any risk whatsoever. So this is most likely a Wu Chang. I forgot to tell the Seer to ping Hunter change target if it's Wu Chang. But this is almost for sure a Wu Chang. No, it's a Feaster. Okay. It's not a Wu Chang. Either way, it's good to stay clear of the ciphers. Just in case it is Wu Chang, because whenever I get those bans, the last 5 games that I have gotten those exact bans, it's been a Wu Chang and it's been the exact same player. It's been the exact same player. It wasn't just Wu Chang, it was the exact same player. And so that's why I'm telling my teammates that, you know, be careful at it because it might be a Wu Chang. I'm surprised it's not Wu Chang. Let's talk strategy real quick. Coordinator against Feaster, what should you watch out for? The biggest thing is that the Feaster tentacles can block flare gun bullets, so you have to be patient with your gun. What I like to do is I like to wait for them to drop a tentacle, and then I like to shoot them in the face and just go on the side of the tentacle. Sometimes what I like to do is I don't even shoot at all, and they just end up wasting a tentacle. On the rescue, I prefer not to use my gun at all until after I dodge a tentacle, and then I shoot. Because then what ends up happening is that they'll place their tentacle. I dodge the tentacle. And then I shoot them in the face, and there's no way they're going to be able to stop me at that point. So this hunter actually has Blink. So that makes my job a lot more easier. 4 ciphers remaining, but we have a lot of progress on our other 2 ciphers. On top of that, we already finished a cipher with Seer. Mechanic will be able to finish one more cipher with her doll by the time she dies, and Person will have just finished his. There's a potential that we can win this game. Is that a patroller? What the heck is that? Okay, we'll just have to do this. In that situation, I can't dodge the tentacle. I suppose I could have baited it and went backwards. Sometimes, though, it hit... A lot of... These days, though, the tentacles hit through the chairs. It used to not do that, but... These days, I find that the tentacle hits through the chairs, so... I don't even want to risk it. We already have 3 ciphers, so I'm just going to work with this robot. Prisoner's decoding one, Seer's decoding one, and then I'm working with this robot. Here's the problem, though. I don't know who's rescuing. So whoever is rescuing, I'll have to finish off their cipher. Prisoner is connected to it. Plus, he's pretty close by to it, so we're just gonna work with the mechanics robot for now. She's not gonna be able to finish this on her own. Don't rescue me. If he doesn't have tie to me, he shouldn't rescue. Yep, the thing about Cornelia is you're not always going to be able to use your gun on the rescue. Sometimes you'll just have to accept that if you got hit by their no recovery ability, sometimes you can dodge it, other times you can't. In that situation, you can make an argument for both, but in that situation, I'm also just going to take the safe route. I'm going to hold on to the gun. Oh, she wants to heal? Yep, let's do that. This way, right before she dies, we actually get value from the bot after she dies. And we'll be in a good spot. We'll be in a winnable position. Sorry, we're not in a good spot because Seer went down. What am I talking about? We're in a really bad position. Yeah, we're in a really... Actually, if he's chairing next to our ciphers, we're in a really bad position. Like, we might actually lose this game now. It's kind of close. It's not close enough. Like, he could... Oh, never mind. Survivor just gives a free hit, even though he knows that the hunter's coming. Well, no, we almost for sure lose. The only way we don't lose is if Seer immediately starts working on another cipher. Or he's just gonna not pick up prisoner? Okay, he is. We need him to decode another cipher machine. Hopefully he starts it before the chair happens. If he doesn't, then we're not gonna be able to we're not gonna be able to have the ciphers pop. Never mind, he's just straight up working on the cipher even though he knows the hunter's gonna chair by it. Why would he not work on a new cipher? If he doesn't work on a new cipher, he's not gonna be able to do it anytime soon. Okay, well, I need to get rid of this tentacle first. What kind of tentacle placement is that? That's the only reason that tentacle got me. We still got a good rescue off. That was still a good rescue. The only problem is who places a tentacle like that? It actually screwed me up because of the way he placed it. We actually have to heal up now. Because of this, our game is in a lot more jeopardy now. Like, we could have had a almost for sure tie. Now the tie is not guaranteed, and it's all that we just made up straight up. We just may straight up lose now. So, he's gonna go after the prisoner. Never mind, we're okay. That was a very bad time. Hit the chair, please. I need you to hit the chair. I need you to hit the chair. Are you kidding me? So, they just straight up died. Wait, are you actually going to that cipher? Okay, I guess we're just... I guess I should have shot him in the face. It actually was prime. Usually people lie about that. Usually it's not actually prime. Dang, at this point though, if I leave this area, both my teammates are gonna die. I can't get out of here because all of you guys are here. If I leave, everyone's gonna die. We're gonna lose this for sure if I leave. But if I stay here, I put a lot more pressure. So we could use our gun. Wow, that reaches. Dang. Dang. That reached. Alright. Here's the good news. Prisoner should be able to get up. And I should be able to get up as well. I still have a gun. He just wasted his blink. Actually, it wasn't really a waste because he got the hit off. I thought he missed his blink. I actually don't know if we're going to be able to get this. Like, ooh, if he places a tentacle on me, I'm going to have to dodge it. No, am I even going to be able to pick myself up? No. That always happens to me. That's the thing. If I knew that cipher was prime. I know they said cipher's prime, but usually my randoms lie about that. I should have... no way. I'm not trusting them. I'm following my gut. I'm not going to trust my randoms. They say cipher's prime, but it's usually a lie. Like, it's like 80 or 85%, 90. It's not actually one tap. And against Feaster too, it's way too risky. If I just knew, like, I would have to be on voice call, my teammates would actually have to tell me the exact percentage. So many people in this game say it's full progress, and it's not actually full progress, and so then we just end up losing because I trusted them. Like, you guys tell me what I should have done there. Do you trust the randoms? In the past, I would, and then what would end up happening is I would be 90%. It's not actually prime. Seer pinged that it was prime, but I didn't believe him. Yeah, that's what I mean. When people say Cypher prime, they usually mean that it's almost prime. It's not actually prime. In that case, it was actually prime. It was actually prime. You would legit go check yourself. I would do that if I had a chance, but I can't really check. Every time I rescue, it's being pressured, so I can't do anything. What is coordinated persona tree, please? This is the only coordinated persona tree you can use. There's no other option. This is just in general what build you should use for every secondary rescuer that's not mercenary or wildling. If you're not playing mercenary, if you're not playing wildling, let's say you're using, like, I don't know, Tituron Perfumer, you would also use Pal Boost. Or if you were using Tituron Patient, you would use the same build. This is just a universal Tituron build for all survivors that are not mercenary or wildling. Do any survivors need 9? Yes. Whenever you're not playing a Tituner character, just pick Broken Windows, and that is what you should do. There's no reason to have more than 2 survivors pick Tituner. Hunter got spawn over there at Shed, outside Shed. Yeah, Prospector just ran straight to there. And it's a Geisha. We've been facing a lot of Geishas today. Kind of unusual, but I don't know. What do I know? Maybe it's not that unusual. Kiters can carry Tide if no one else is carrying Tituner. Well, obviously yes, but make sure you're picking a Kiter that combos well with Tituner. Like, you shouldn't be picking Prisoner then going Tituner. You shouldn't be picking Seer and then going Tituner. That is very, very bad. Because Prisoner should not be rescuing for obvious reasons, and then because he's supposed to be decoding. And Seer needs to stay back from the chair, otherwise he can't send a good owl. Otherwise, as soon as he tries sending an owl, the hooker's gonna hit him and he's gonna go down. Or at least take a hit, you know. Something like that. If he won't go down, he'll take a hit. You need to pick survivors that synergize well with rescuing, so like Perfumer. Painter in some situations, as long as you have the painting. It's good. Patient is a really, really good second rescuer as well. Don't sleep on him. He's a kiter, but he also works as a great secondary rescuer. So, Prisoner's just gonna finish my Cypher. Alright. And he's working on that Cypher, okay. So, I guess we'll just finish off whatever Cypher Mechanic was working on. Mechanic's doing a really nice Kai. And, I don't know, that Cypher doesn't sound like it has any progress. I mean, she definitely was here. Yeah, it's got some progress. In the Asia server, all the Wuchings disappeared, now replaced by Geisha. I'll give her that. Geisha's a little bit better than Wuching. And if you get full present, she becomes a lot better. I guess we're gonna rescue again. Not super good. Because that chair is really far away and then I have to go all the way around. We'll still make it. have to shoot earlier, otherwise she's just gonna dash on the chair and kill me. So I have to shoot in that situation. If I don't, she's gonna stop the rescue. So whatever we do, we have to make sure that we at least rescue her. So if you have to use your gun to do that, by all means shoot. The worst thing to do is not rescue and just fail and just die in front of the chair. We actually don't have anyone working on the last cipher. I mean, someone was decoding it at least. Oh wait, a robot's working on it. Cipher machine primed. Is it actually primed? I'm scared that it's not actually primed. It's primed. Here's the thing, I think that person might still die. Yeah, because... oh my gosh, that is worst case scenario. Is Coordinator better than Mercenary now? No! No, Mercenary is way better than Coordinator. Heck! Play Gravekeeper instead of Coordinator if they ban Mercenary. I'll tell you why I'm using Coordinator in a second. The whole reason I'm using Coordinator is because every time I pick Mercenary or every time I pick Gravekeeper, what happens is that I get teammates that don't know how to kite. They go down in 30 seconds, I do the rescue, and then for the rest of the game I can't do rescues because I'm half health, there's no point of Mercenary going to rescue. So I have to sit on the ciphers, and I'm decoding 25% worse the rest of this game. On top of that, I want to kite, but every time a Hunter finds me as Mercenary, they leave me, because it's bad to chase a Mercenary. On the other hand, if I pick Coordinator... on the other hand, if I pick a Kiter... here's what's going to happen if I pick a Kiter. No one's going to go Mercenary, no one's going to go Gravekeeper, no one's even going to go Rescuer, statistically. By all means, usually people don't even go Rescuer in the first place, let alone Mercenary, of all things. Of all things. Holy. They are definitely not going to go Mercenary, let alone any Rescuer. So what ends up happening is, I go Perfumer, right? Perfumer is probably my best kiter. She's just the best rank kiter in general. Just because she counters every Hunter, even Bonbon. I really like her against Bonbon. And then what ends up happening is I don't get chased, I just have to do the rescue. Because no one picked Rescuer, and then someone else died quickly, and then I have to rescue as Perfumer against Bonbon, and Jesus Christ, who knows what's going to happen at that point. Or just in general, any other Hunter. Like, what's gonna happen? I'm just gonna... no one picks Rescuer, I pick Kiter, I'm not gonna get kited. I'm not gonna get chased, and then I have to go rescue. So, why am I picking Coordinator? I'm picking Coordinator because she's both a Rescuer, very good Rescuer at that, and she's an okay Kiter. You know, she's a challenge character for sure if you end up getting chased with her. She's not an easy character to kite with, especially if you're facing something like Anne. I guess Anne is a type of Hunter that you can kite, but it can be difficult if you're not in the right area. Blood Queen, it's like, good luck. You're not going to be able to kite Blood Queen as Coordinator. Every once in a while you can. If you shoot the Hunter right as they use their mirror, that's how you can kite Coordinator with Blood Queen, but they're never going to, if it's a smart Blood Queen, they're never going to just expose themselves in the open and use their mirror. They're always going to be behind a wall when they use their mirror, so you can't just shoot them. Psyche, can you play Mechanic sometime this rank? I want to learn how to play her better. Probably not, because I have to go Rescuer. If I don't go Rescuer, we're not going to have a Rescuer. That's usually how it goes. But I could also just tell you how to play Mechanic. Drop your robot right away. Make sure you're in a safe position before you start decoding with your robot. If you're going to be walking a long way, make sure that you are at least hide your robot before you start walking that long distance. Is Painter still good? Painter's decent. It just depends on what Hunter you go against. If you go against like Broken Wheel, it's really, really good. Painter is really, really good if you go against something like Wheel. If you go against something like Blood Queen or Bisha, it's a lot less good because you have nothing for their ability. And then they just use their ability on you. This is a key spawn, by the way. Hunter got Church. Okay, I have to focus. But which Hunter is this? Gisha! Okay, looks like we fooled her right off the bat by doing that trick. We're just gonna have to take a hit. That's a little bit annoying. We're also not in a good position. This is like one of the worst areas to kite Gisha because she really does well against windows. she has excitement. That's really unlucky. It's not unlucky that she has excitement, it's unlucky that I'm not in a good area against Geisha. Geisha really hard counters windows. The only reason windows are good against Geisha is if you have window boost, and I don't have window boost. So. Windows are pretty much useless. You always use the gun before the countdown. That's not necessarily a good idea, because what if you don't really need the gun? If you use the gun before the countdown, it really depends. Like, you're assuming the hunter's excitement at that point. That's incredibly risky to do. It's only a 30-second countdown, too. Like, so basically, you're telling me that excitement has 30 seconds to count down, and you're telling me that you managed to use that gun. Oh my gosh, that was worst case situation. I didn't need to actually stay down here. There's no point at me kiting there because all the ciphers are nearby that area. This is actually the best thing we can do because now she doesn't have teleport. We already know she doesn't have teleport, so she has to walk all the way away. Here's what you're telling me. If you're telling me you use gun, if you use gun before countdown, then here's what you're telling me. Excitement takes 30 seconds to come when the game begins. You're telling me that by the time the hunter starts, they walk around, they find your target, you already shoot them before you even drop one pallet? Because the only way you're going to shoot before the countdown is if you don't even use one thing, you just shoot them straight up. That's the only way you can pull that off. Honestly, guys, I should just assume we're going against Geishas and just get out of that area. But I can't really do anything in that area. That's the thing. When Geisha used to be meta, that was considered a very bad area. Geisha back in Season 1 was A tier. So, back when Geisha was A tier, I would never start in that area. Whenever I got that spawn, I always rotated out of it. Because if it's a Geisha, you're pretty much dead. The only way you're not dead is if you pick like Mercenary or like Gravekeeper or something. And then you have an easy answer to her dash. And then you transition somewhere else. But we don't have an easy answer to her dash. We need to hope that when she dashes, it's not next to us directly and that we still have time to shoot before she smacks us. Oh, we're not even gonna get 4.5? Dang. What made Geisha A tier during earlier seasons of Identity V? It was two things. The fact that no other good hunters existed besides Clown. And the same reason goes to Clown. Clown was only good because no other good hunters existed. And the second reason was that the survivors were a lot harder to fight with. Like, you had survivors, these were your survivors back then in the meta. There was no such thing as Perfumer, no such thing as Seer. Mercenary was a really bad survivor. Mercenary was D tier. Gravekeeper didn't exist. Prospector didn't exist. Enchantress didn't exist. All these survivors that do really well against Geisha, they didn't exist. Geisha never got a nerf. Make that known. Geisha never got a nerf. The reason she got worse is because they introduced better and better survivors as the game progressed. That's the main reason Geisha was good. And Geisha was also good against Coordinator, too. Because back then, since Mercenary was the worst character in the game, Coordinator replaced Mercenary. Mercenary was D tier, Coordinator was S tier back then. And so, Geisha was also pretty decent against Coordinator. Because Coordinator's ability relied on the hunter not being behind a wall, and Geisha's ability centered all around dashing through walls and then hitting the survivors, so you often didn't even have time to shoot the hunter before they hit you. Also, Coordinator couldn't have just Coordinator can't just easily elbow pad away, that's the other reason. Since Coordinator is a rescuer, she doesn't use window boost, and because of that, it makes her a lot easier to chase as Geisha. The window boost definitely hurt Geishas a lot. Window, pallet boost, stuff like that. It's really annoying for Geisha because oftentimes they just manage to get to another area or pallet before you can dash to them in time. Yeah, Mercenary didn't have his fear delay. So for those that don't know what fear delay is, that's the thing where Mercenary gets hit. There's like 15 seconds where he can't go down, and then he goes down. He has built-in tide turn. That's what we're talking about. Back then, he didn't have that. Then again, back then he had 5 oboe pads. But that's now why he was bad. He was bad just because he was like any other survivor, except that he offered nothing better than Coordinator. Oh yes, don't you guys love Geisha? That's one of the reasons why Geisha is not a good hunter. That happens with your ability. Yes, the bugs with Geisha. He actually could have made Potato actually could have made it to that pallet, technically. But nope, he made it anyway, so good on him. Tight kiting Geisha is really risky because of that. That's what happens if you tight kite Geisha. That's why I don't like to tight kite Geisha, because that's what ends up happening. Right as you go around the wall, she clicks her dash button and then she goes through the wall, whereas you cross on the other side. So that's what's going on there. That's why I don't like tight kiting Geisha. I typically just drop the power right away, and then I just sit at the pallet. And then usually the dash doesn't go through if you sit at the pallet. That's unfortunate. The one game I get to kite. I mean, the other game that I kited was blocking, but that's not a fair matchup. Then again, I made a lot of mistakes in that game. This game, I really couldn't do anything. That's the thing about Geisha. She's just really good against any windows. And if you're in an area with lots of windows, then you're kind of dead against Geisha. You need your ability to transition out of there at that point. No one knew how to use Mercenary? No! Are you kidding me? He's the easiest survivor to use in this game. The only thing that made him as, like, the same difficulty as, like, other rescuers is knowing how to rescue. That's not character specific. That's not something specific about Mercenary. That's just knowing how to rescue in general. Oh well. He was just genuinely that bad. Psyche, add the win to the counter. We won? When did we win? Did we win? Let's see if we won. Did we win? Oh yeah, we did win. I don't even remember that. You hate little girls as a survivor main. When they fuse with you and use their ability, it can push you to the hunter and reset the hunter's animation. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't have a good little girl that knows what they're doing, what ends up happening is they use their ability too late, and then it pushes the hunter to you. Like, it pushes you together. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but sometimes the ability cancels the survivor's ability. So, like, if you're on a mercenary, it cancels their elbow pad. If you do it at the same time if you use it at the same time that they activate the page. I've also seen it with Priestess. Priestess just straight up, you know, has her portal canceled. Like, she's trying to place it, and out of nowhere it gets canceled by the explosion of the page from the little girl. I've seen that as well. It's a block queen, by the way. So that's really, really annoying. Dancer isn't good against block queen. Coordinator's not good against block queen. Priestess is okay against block queen, depends on the area. It's honestly too area dependent on Priestess. And Mercenary is obviously a good counter. In general, we don't have a good team against block queen. Although, to be fair, dude, Potato did a nice job avoiding that first mirror. Good job. Props. I suppose I shouldn't be that hard. I mean, she has her dance ability, but it's not that good. Lucky Guy glitch gameplay, 4-man win. Peak tier merely 1. Not clickbait. It's not a glitch. You can actually use all Lucky Guys if you wanted to. I don't know what glitch you're talking about, man. Am I gonna get a portal? Give me a portal. No? Okay. I thought for sure she would send the portal to me. She sent it to the mercenary instead? Okay, that's questionable. What are your thoughts on Explorer? He's an okay survivor, but I wouldn't use him in rank. I wouldn't recommend using Explorer in rank. But he's a good survivor in general, if you're thinking about using him. I think this this hunter's actually using Excitement. Like, where's the blink by now? There should have been a blink by now. This is for sure an Excitement user. Oh hey, there's a fast music box. This works out perfectly. But yeah, no blink. Guys, did you hear a blink? Sorry if the hunter used blink. It's really hard to pay attention when I'm talking at the same time. I didn't hear a blink though. So she's almost for sure using Excitement. Unless she's using Teleport. There was a blink? Dang! She missed the blink? Okay. Okay. Coordinator's not that good against Blood Queen anyway on the rescue. There's really only one way to use Coordinator well on the rescue. If you shoot before she uses a mirror, like... This is what's gonna happen if you use the Coordinator gun after a rescue. Like, directly after a rescue, you use the Coordinator gun, here's what's gonna happen. I guess I have to go rescue. I'll go rescue because I'm not decoding anyway. Mercenary will just finish off and continue my cipher. Here's what's gonna happen. If I shoot right away, she's just going to like get out of the stun recovery. Hit the chair, come on. Yes! She hit the chair! Please don't take a hit. Please force a mirror. No. Dang. Okay, as I was saying, the reason you don't want to shoot against Blood Queen after a rescue is because if you do, she's just going to mirror on the survivor and the survivor's going to die. There's literally no point. The only way to use Coordinator's gun well against Blood Queen is if you shoot them right as they use a mirror, before they get the hit, but right after they use the mirror. That's when you shoot the gun, because it stops their mirror, it cancels their mirror. It doesn't cancel it, it just makes it so they can't move. And if they can't move, then neither can the mirror. If she abnormals this, we just have to shoot and pop. Let's go! I've never done that before! I have never done that before! I have never done that before, but in theory, you can do that if you need to. In theory, you can do that if you need to. That was so dirty! Now she doesn't have a teleport, and she had to use her mirror on me. That was so dirty. That was so dirty. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. Oh yeah, and we're gonna win this for sure, because the farthest survivor, the closest survivor to the Blood Queen is Mercenary, and the Mercenary can take a hit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, as long as everyone makes it to the gate, we should win. Let's go. Amazing. Amazing. That was amazing. Think twice before you use Abnormal against Coordinator. Guys, we actually would have lost. Like, we wouldn't lose that, but we would have tied that. If I didn't do that, we would be tying this game right now. Oh, that was so dirty. Let's go. The Abnormal cancel. She just had a useless Abnormal. Oh, that was dirty. Oh! Oh! I gotta wash myself after that one. That was dirty. That was so dirty, jeez. What are your thoughts on Prospector? He's a usable survivor, but I would not recommend him using him in rank or tournaments. If you use Prospector, I hope to dear Lord that you know how to play well, because there's a lot of ways that you end up dying with Prospector. You just die to Blink. Well, other than Blink, there's no real way that your Magnet can go horribly wrong. It really is just up to you to know how to use your Magnet right. And even then, it really depends on the hunter you go against. If you go against something like a Blood Queen, you're kind of dead. So, it's for the same reason as Coordinator. You know, he's not a horrible survivor. He's actually quite decent. But the whole reason he's not good is because of Blood Queen. It's the same reason that Coordinator's not S tier, because of Blood Queen. If Coordinator was, if Blood Queen didn't exist, you would always ban Dream Witch, you would always ban Sculptor, and then Coordinator would be S tier, because then she counters every other hunter in this game. Maybe not counter, but like her ability is really good against every other hunter in this game. Oh my gosh, I was just watching your stream, thank you. Thanks, guys. Is Little Girl available in rank? Not yet. At least not in any EU server. She might be available in Asia. Asia is usually 1 or 2 weeks ahead in terms of updates. So we're talking about 1 to 2 weeks ahead. Recently it's been 1 week, or like more recently it's been like 1 week, but usually it's like 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks. There's a possibility that if you get that spawn, Hunter spawn in this direction, so that's why I didn't go straight to the backgate cipher, for those wondering. Because I was afraid. I was afraid that the Hunter would just walk up to me, and if it's something like a Geisha, well then, that would be a really bad area to be in. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Asia and China server are different. Okay, you're right, I meant China. I didn't know they were different, actually. I thought everyone just played in Chinese server. That's really stupid. China is a part of Asia. That's dumb. Psyche, can you say it? Let's burn it up? It's for a fan can I'm going to mix it. Let's burn it up, y'all! Sorry, don't put the y'all. I'll just say, let's burn it up! There we go. That's a little bit better. Not as cringe when I put the y'all. Sorry, not as cringe when I remove the y'all. Should we rescue that? Probably not. It's hard to say. We could do an after half rescue, but if he's still there after half, I'm not gonna rescue. We could still go for it. Should we is the question. Can we is the question. Alright, I'll just go. May as well. We'll go. Why not? And he has... Oh, he switched! He switched, okay. Unfortunately, Psychologist is gonna die, but... Hey, if he had to switch his trait, I think that's worth it. The reason I didn't body block there is he would have just froze me in place and then just went after the Psychologist, so no point in wasting my time at that point. I have a feeling... Well, no, he doesn't have teleport. He doesn't have teleport. Okay, the thing is, though, he's just gonna pressure the nearby ciphers, so we have to work on a different cipher. At least he doesn't have teleport now. Yeah, at least, but we're still in a really bad spot. Did she pop that cipher in time, by the way? Oh no, she didn't. Wait, no, maybe she did. Wait, did she? Did she or did she not? I don't know. Did she? 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure she didn't, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to decode it against a wax artist. Oh, Postman might die. Yo, why did he use that? Okay. The Hunter made a little bit of a mistake. They should have... Oh yeah, so she didn't finish it. The Hunter made a little bit of a mistake. He should have made it go all the way to 95 wax progress, and then he should have switched to hot wax, and then he would have, you know, kept the progress from the wax. And unfortunately, that rescue is way too early. We have to wait until my Cypher's. And why would he kill himself? Well, now any chance of a tie by a dungeon escape is out the window because of that. There's no point of doing that. That person's gonna die on chair no matter what you do. Sorry, Fugitive, if you're watching. Nothing personal, it's just there's nothing you can do. Shouldn't have done that. At least he does not teleport now, but... I mean, what are the chances we would have gotten a dungeon escape? I don't know. Things we'll never know now. That's the thing. It's always better to have a chance greater than 0%, right? Alright. Honestly, that should have been a tie. That should have been a tie. Should have been a tie. That's a shame. By the way, thank you guys so much for joining along. We have 170 people here. Really appreciate all you guys joining along in these streams. If you guys do like it though, make sure you leave a like. That way other people can find me. Maybe if you find a thing that you learned from this stream. Hey, because when I play Coordinator, I'm very educational. I noticed that when I play Mercenary, I don't really talk about what to do or what people should do. Because what ends up happening is that people do bad kites, I rescue, I talk a little bit about what I should do to rescue, but most of it is just elbow padding to the chair and then do the rescue. It's that simple. With Coordinator, there's a lot more strategy involved. It actually teaches you how to rescue besides just elbow padding, so that if you're playing as something besides Mercenary, it's a lot, you have a little bit more knowledge. Why is stream lagging? Is stream lagging? Why is saying that there is stream lag? Why is Mind's Eye still not used in Ring? The real question is, why is Mind's Eye used in Ring? Why is Mind's Eye not used in Ring? The main reason is that because when she places her cane, she immediately gets found by every hunter in this game. Because if you're wearing headphones... Dude, I don't even have to wear headphones to find the Mind's Eye when she uses her cane. When she uses her cane, she makes a sound that the hunter can hear. And so then they use headphones to hear which direction it came from. Then they find her, and then she dies very quickly because all the meta hunters in this game nowadays have become stronger and stronger ever since Mind's Eye released. Mind's Eye actually released in Season 1. Oh, I think Hunter spawned in front of me. Yeah. If Hunter doesn't spawn on your right... Okay, real quick, if you guys get that spawn in front of the double doors, either Hunter spawn on your right, which would be over here, next to the shed. Oh, no one's pinging their Cypher. Or, and here's the other thing, or Hunter spawn over here, next to the statue. Not directly next to, but like over there, right in front of this door entrance. Either way, you should run inside of hospital, because that is the best place to go. Guys, I'm Fugitive, the bot trapped me. You got stuck, dang. That really sucks. You shouldn't have gone to rescue so soon, though. Actually, Fugitive, I don't remember who rescued at this point. Whoever rescued you, they rescued too early. They have to wait until my Cypher's prime. Oh my gosh, that's really, really bad. I think Merca saw Potato do a really good dancer kite against Bloodqueen that last match, and then tried doing it themselves, and then that's what happens. Ooh, okay, well now the question is who rescues. Typically when there's a mercenary on the team, the mercenary rescues first before the coordinator. That's why I'm not gonna rescue. If mercenary wants to go rescue, it's mercenary's decision. If mercenary decides to go rescue, then they'll rescue. But if they don't rescue, I will rescue. In this situation, I probably wouldn't rescue as a mercenary though. But if you rescue as mercenary, I mean, you give coordinator a chance to rescue later on. So it really depends. I guess, you know what? Since I have coordinator on my team, this is a very rare exception, but if there's a coordinator on the team, I may consider rescuing it before half, or like, sorry, I may consider rescuing like at all. Like, if I don't rescue as mercenary, I don't rescue at all. That's usually how it goes, unless I'm close, unless I'm nearby the if I'm nearby the chair and it was a bad kite, I'll rescue before half for sure. But it really depends, honestly. In this case, should we go rescue? We don't even have a lot of Cypher products. We have 50, 63, 85. On top of that, my Cypher's getting chaired on. Okay, well, I know I just said if my Cypher gets chaired on, I would go rescue, but I meant that for first rescue. Once second rescue happens, I need to save my health and my gun. I need to save my resources at this point. It's not worth it going for another rescue. We have to remove this tentacle. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not helping. It's not that I can't help, it's that it's not worth it. Sorry. That's how it goes, bros. I'm probably gonna get chased. If I do get chased, then that kind of sucks because I'm not in a super good area. Please! Yes. Peeper? That's an okay peeper. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Wow, that reaches me. I guess I should have tried dodging. Alright. Here we go. Dropped a peeper. Where is that tentacle? Ugh, now I have to do this. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Now he's forced to deal with my gun. What the heck is that? That should not count! Oh, he's edging on the hitbox. He is barely on the edge of that counting. Ugh. He is just barely on the edge of that counting. Jeez, that should not count. I need someone to rescue me. God darn it, I should have rescued Hunter. I should have pinged Hunter change target because now no one's rescuing me. Okay, I think we should. I think this will be before half. At least. That's the second time today. Dude, that's the second time today, that hitbox. Like, it's just barely on the edge. Like, it counts, but just barely. Just barely counts. We have to work on a new cipher. Okay, first of all, I have to deal with this, because if he teleports on me, then I'm gonna die here. I have to get rid of these tentacles. Which is really annoying, because we're wasting a lot of time, but I have no choice. I'll drop this as well, so he can't easily go around it. Now, if he wants to go around, he'll have to break one of these pallets, or he'll go around the long way. The reason that's important is because, this way, I can go around the other side, without worrying about him going around and easily cutting me off because that pallet is not dropped. We should probably heal up. No, it's too late. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. We're still not in a good area, though. Okay. How did we get a boosted? Oh, he messed up the tentacle. That's really good. Okay, since he's going around, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. He's gonna blink. I'm gonna crawl so that he's in the way of the batter. There we go. Now batter is in range. Never mind. He can still pick me up behind the wall. This is really annoying. This is the other way if I die. If people can't kill me quicker than 60 seconds, it's because of a blink, usually. Usually that's what happens. Usually that's the way I go down. Blinks. We really needed that pout stun. That was necessary. Oh my gosh, I think we just lost. Yep, we just lost. I don't know why he didn't rescue. Why didn't he rescue that? Once you take a hit, you need to rescue. You have to spam the rescue. Because if you get hit by a tentacle, it is technically possible to still rescue before you get the hit. Before he gets a second hit. I don't know what he's doing. I specifically put this in my rescue guide, but if you get hit by a Feaster tentacle, due to Feaster's animation of having to use a tentacle, it is possible to do the rescue before he's able to swing. Where did he just place that tentacle? Did he just screw up another tentacle? Yeah, he did. That's another messed up tentacle. Okay, that was a good tentacle. I'm not lagging. Is anyone else lagging during the stream? My game's perfectly fine. If it were my Wi-Fi, my game would also be lagging, not just the stream. I'll plug in my Ethernet cable just in case, though. Just in case. Never hurts, right? Alright, let's plug that in. I have the router right next to me, so I can do it. I can just plug in an Ethernet cable. It's fine for you guys? Alright. You may have to lower your resolution. If you're watching on 1080p or 720, make sure you lower your resolution to like 360. And that helps a lot. What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream, Appio. Welcome to have you here. Stream's fine? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. What could I have done better that game? I guess I probably should have shot him when I saw him charging with the attack. It's kind of risky, though, because Coordinator's time to shoot is about the same as when Feaster's trying to charge his attack. So if I were to try to react to, let's say I'm trying to react to his charge. Like, let's say I'm not assuming he's going to charge. Like, let's just say I'm going to play off of human reflexes. Like, I don't shoot until the moment I see him start charging his attack. No assuming involved. The moment I see him charge, I shoot. Then by the time I see him start charging up, it's too late. So I guess I would have to shoot ahead of time. The problem is if you try shooting ahead of time, you run the risk of him blocking your flare gun with a tentacle. By the way, that Feaster's really, really bold. He's really, really bold for charging his attack. Instead of making sure to place a tentacle in the way. Because then if I were to shoot in that exact moment, he would be very, very dead. Psyche, I'm asking for a third time, what's your general thought on survivors becoming hunters and hunters becoming survivor? I think it's really, really good from a business standpoint. It's a good question. I think it's really, really good from a business standpoint. So for the game devs, like, if they're struggling to come up with new hunter ideas, why not just reuse the concepts from current survivors or current hunters and remake them into survivors, right? Or hunters. From a story point of view, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, because then what came first? Does the survivor or the hunter? Like, did their survivor form come before the hunter, or did they later turn into a hunter, right? Sorry, those are the same thing. Did they later turn into the hunter and start as survivor? Or did they start as hunter and go into survivor? You see, like, if they were to make a... Oh, Corner's actually kind of decent against Wheel. Kind of. I say kind of because all she can really do is shoot when they come out of Wheel. That's all she can do, really. Okay, I have to concentrate for this one, guys. That's really annoying. Wow, that counts.
surprised it counts. I'm probably gonna die to a blink now, unfortunately. That's probably what's gonna happen. Here's the thing though, now that he has 2 spikes in me, it doesn't matter if I get hit again. I just need to make sure that I'm... Let's do this. Yes! Let's go! It worked, it worked, it worked. It worked, I just gotta get in... Oh, I just gotta be smart here now, I gotta be smart. Oh, I'm in a really bad area still though. Okay, I shouldn't have dropped that, I dropped it too early. Oopsies. Okay, I guess... Sorry. Well, I would be dead there anyway. Oh, okay. Dang, he actually swung early. I actually could have avoided that attack. Dang, I actually walked into that. This should be a win. We should win this. This should be a win. I mean, we have everyone working on the last 3 ciphers. This should be a win. Assuming people are using Tides. Oh, that's... He's probably gonna get spiked right here. Oh, wait, why didn't the hunter use the spike? I'm kind of confused. Okay. Why do we have 2 people rescuing? Yeah, we... Oh my gosh. Why do we have 2 people rescuing? It's because the patient's not pinging. If the patient would ping that he's rescuing, then we would probably be fine. But then Priestess doesn't know if he's rescuing because he's not pinging that he's coming. I'm gonna do this because I'm going to assume that the hunter is gonna assume that I'm gonna go towards that corner. I'm trying to predict that the hunter's predicting me, basically. So, if I were the hunter, I would predict that the survivor went all the way in that corner or inside 2-story. But I'm trying to predict what the hunter's predicting, so I'm going to do the opposite. We're so lucky that he's not coming after me right now. If he were to come after me, like, we would actually not be able to tie this game. Sorry, we would not be able to win this game. I'm only gonna do this because I've been on chair. This is the only reason I'm doing this. Just so you guys know. But I'm not doing this for the heck of it. I'm doing it because I can't die here. I can't die. We're still not in a great position. We're working on separate ciphers. Since I'm gonna decode slower when she's on chair, I'm gonna be the one to move instead of him moving to me. Where the heck is this cipher? Why is it so far away? It's right there! It's right there?! I'm blind. I'm literally blind. Ugh. I made a huge mistake, guys. Okay. I made a huge mistake. I made a huge mistake. Well, here's what we have to do. Now we have to decode a different cipher. Which kind of sucks because I got off the cipher thinking we would be fine. Potato is calling me. We have to heal up. Oh no, he's gonna chase me though. Hunter's near me. Hunter's near me. Get out. Don't go there. Don't go there. Phew, thank goodness. Thank goodness she canceled the mirror. Mirror? Thank goodness she canceled the miss. The portal. Link. How cheap. That's kind of unlucky that I stepped into that trap, but we're fine. No, don't come near me, please, guys. Now I just have to die as far away as possible. Just gotta die as far away as possible. Prospector's trying to be a hero. Please go away, please go away, please go away. Please go away. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, my teammates are the real enemy here. That pop, Prospector trying to be a hero, they're the real enemies here. They are harder to deal with than the actual hunter. Anyway, thank goodness we won that. Tell Potato I said hi. You mean Mama too? Mama too. What Potato? I only know Mama too. Survivors came first, then later turned into hunters. Also, I agree with you totally. They should have used old concept arts and turned them into characters, and it makes it so confusing. Okay, well that solves it. That solves it. Oh yeah, what about the confirmed dead hunters? Yeah, that's also another good point. Like Blood Queen, Axe Boy, how would they make sense? How would it make sense to turn them into survivors? No worries. Can Painter record Breaking Wheel's appearance while he's in wheel form? Yes. If he couldn't, then Painter wouldn't be that good against wheel. But the whole reason Painter is good is because he can record it in his wheel, and then while you're avoiding the wheel form, you can paint another painting. And drop your painting after he comes out of wheel. It's like with Coordinator. It's the same thing as Coordinator. Literally the same thing as Coordinator. As soon as they come out of wheel form, just use your ability. And then they're kind of stuck in place, and they can't do anything. By the way, I want to say that, yeah, the blink dodge was good, but I did a really bad vault. That should not have been a fast vault. If you do a slow vault, that usually ends up in a hit. I'm surprised they still didn't get hit there, even with a slow vault. I was expecting to get hit there because of that slow vault. I was like shocked a little bit. I'm like, oops. That I avoided the blink, but I did a slow vault. That was dirty. Dude, the type of stuff you have to do as Coordinator, though. This is why you guys should pick stuff like Perfumer or Patient. They are really, really, really strong kiters, and you don't need to... Because their ability is a lot better, you don't need to outplay the Hunter as much. But with Coordinator, I'm only playing Coordinator because if I go Mercenary, then I end up having other people kite for us, and then they do bad kites, and then we lose the game. And I'm not going to kite the whole game. Like, maybe I'll do a dungeon escape. That's the only way. Or a kite to the gate, other gate with elbow pads. That's the only way I get to kite and save the game. If I play Perfumer or, like, Patient, like I'm suggesting, though, then what ends up happening is no one picks Mercenary, as you guys can see right here. And, oh shoot, Potato still went Mercenary. Apio said hi. And then what ends up happening is there's a good chance I'm not going to get chased, and then I have to go rescue anyway, because no one picked Mercenary. But if I go Coordinator, then I can both kite, Hunters will chase me as Coordinator, and I can both rescue. I don't like to pick Coordinator as a kiter character, though, because she's a lot more annoying to use than, let's say, like Perfumer or Patient. So, nobody spawned behind me. Okay. I need to memorize this spawn point. Like, what happens if someone doesn't spawn behind me? If you guys get this spawn inside of church and no one spawns behind you at red carpet, then Hunter spawns in a specific area, but I forgot where. Let's see who it is. It's Lizard. I also want to say that if someone does spawn behind you, though, then that means Hunter spawned graveyard. Okay, he definitely found the Mercenary first, which is why he's coming after me. I don't like playing Coordinator against Lizard. It would be way easier if I was like Perfumer or something, or like Patient. Like, we're talking way easier. Way easier. Did he just leave me? I'm just gonna say Hunter changed target. There's a good chance I might get teleported on. As I was saying, what was I saying? Well, guys, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Psyche, the stream has been really, really entertaining as always. Thank you so much, Dig. I really love to hear it. I got off a little bit on a rant early in the stream just because I was facing Blood Queen as coordinator, and I was playing badly. And then those two things combined, not gonna end well for this stream. Because here's the thing. Okay, am I gonna? Okay, I guess I'm repeating myself for the 5th time. Blood Queen is not an annoying hunter to go against. In fact, I like going against Blood Queens because they are such easy hunters to kite if you're playing, assuming you're playing like a Blood Queen counter character. Okay? So we're talking like Perfumer, Mercenary, Gravedigger, Forward, there's Seer kind of. There's other survivors, is my point, that are really, really good against Blood Queen. You just use their ability whenever the Blood Queen uses her ability, basically. But if you're playing Coordinator, there's nothing you can do. The only way you can do something is if you shoot the Hunter right after they use a mirror. And then do it so that like you shoot them between them hitting you and placing the mirror so that they don't get damage on you, but you prevent the mirror anyway. And so that's really the only way, and that doesn't really work because most Blood Queens, if they're smart, they'll do it behind a wall, so you can't shoot them. I wonder if this lizard is using Excitement. I wouldn't be surprised if this lizard is using Excitement because it doesn't make as much sense to use Teleport on a small map as Lizard, especially once he gets full presence. It doesn't make a lot of sense to be using... it doesn't make a lot of sense to be using Peepers when there's a Coordinator on the team. Like, if there's a Coordinator on the team, you're either going to stick with your usual Blink, or you're going to go Excitement. So, we'll see. I'm going to play around Excitement. So we'll just shoot him right away. No, we can't. Wait, he just messed up. No, I need to help her. Stop. Oh! Guess what happens when you miss? Worst case scenario for the Hunter. If they miss their attack, then they get no damage and they get shot. That is worst case scenario. Shoot, how much is that Cypher? I'm just gonna let Acrobat do his thing. We're gonna help out the Mercenary. So by the way, he had no Excitement. Good to know. So then what's his trade? I thought he used Blink. I think I heard a Blink. Sorry. Streamer issues. When I'm talking, I don't hear the Blink. Sorry. So he had Blink. I'm over here preparing for nothing. Hey, it's good to be ready, right? Sorry, like, if you know they don't have Excitement, you should play differently. There's a different strategy that you should use if you know they don't have Excitement. If you know they don't have Excitement, you shouldn't worry so much about them smashing you at the same time that you shoot your gun. Because what could end up happening is that they hit you with a basic attack, you shoot them, and then they cancel that hit animation because you shot them, and they use Excitement, and then they just double hit you. There's certain strategies that differ a little bit. Like right there, I didn't want to shoot because I'm afraid he would swing at the same time and then cancel it with an Excitement. Oh, it was Cuppy. What's up, Cuppy? Why is there a giant penguin robot in 1898? Good question. So people said he had Blink. I didn't hear it. Always gonna say hello to Cuppy. I feel a little bit toxic saying hi after we win. I also don't want to just act like he doesn't exist. The Cuppy from P-Bomb? Is Cuppy in P-Bomb? That's a nice name, by the way. I don't know. Is Cuppy in P-Bomb? That's a good question. Is Cuppy in P-Bomb? Hi Psyche, hi chat, welcome to the stream, Joy. Nice to have you here. Always nice to have anyone here. As always, it is a pleasure having you guys watch my stream. and having me stutter on my words as I'm thinking, everybody. When I'm ranting, I don't stutter one bit. I'm like a rapper. But when I'm thinking, you guys, I really appreciate that. You guys coming over here watching this stuff. You didn't get me. That's tragic. Out West trying to snipe me. I see you, Out West. P-bomb. They had to change it for the tournament, so they changed it to peanut butter bomb, I think. It's very interesting. Darkheart's going mercenary. Darkheart carrying the OG mercenary skin all the way back from 2018, 2017, I think. I don't even know when. 2018, 2019. Whenever the first Call of Abyss happened. Yes, I know it's Call of Abyss 2 technically, but I called it the first Call of Abyss because in any EU, there was no such thing as Call of Abyss 1. Call of Abyss 1 was only for players in China, so does it even count? Oh my goodness, so we got a really bad spawn. Oh, I think Hunter spawned in bad corner because Seer ran the opposite direction. Yep, I was right. Let's see who it is. It depends on the... They just straight up left. Who is it? It's a geisha? What the heck was that? Did I just see a geisha in the bright costume? Okay, how did I know that Hunter got bad corner spawn? That's a good question. If I got the pallet spawn in front of Shed and then someone else got a spawn over here. Oh, it's Waxstars. Seer got a spawn over here, right outside this window. I got a spawn at this pallet. What does that mean? That means that Hunter got 2 spawns. Potential 2 spawns. Hunter either got ruins or Hunter got bad corner. How did I know that he got bad corner specifically though? Because it was a Seer that spawned next to me. And the Seer was running away from the Hunter because Seer knows where the Hunter spawns. So it would only make sense if the Seer was running away from the Hunter spawn, right? I assume so. So that's what I was playing around. And typically when you get the spawn, it's too risky to transition. If you don't know where the Hunter spawn, all you know that the Hunter spawn is ruins and bad corner, it's too risky to transition. Because what if you transition to ruins and they spawn ruins? Or what if you transition to bad corner and they spawn bad corner? You as the person at Shed, in the back of Shed, in the corner of the map, you cannot do anything. You cannot do anything. Because if you take a 50-50, you're gonna run into the Hunter 50% of the time, and it's too risky. So what I like to do is I stay at Shed, and it means that I'm just going to accept that I'm going to get chased first. But here's the thing, Shed is also a very good kiting position against a lot of Hunters. Against a lot of Hunters, it's a good kiting position. So I'm happy with it. It's just a little bit nervous at first because I don't know who the Hunter is. Because if it's that exact one Hunter that's good against it, like for example, what if it's a Lizard and he jumps through the window at the same time I drop the pallet on myself inside of Shed? That would be really bad, right? But usually it usually doesn't matter. Usually this area is really good against most Hunters. So the Hunter has full presence. By the way, Waxstars is one of those Hunters where it would be good. Waxstars would be good to start a kite at Shed for. Because Shed is full of walls and he can't use his ability on you with all those walls in the way. I guess we're gonna rescue. Because Mercer's gonna start a Cypher and Mechanic already has another one. By the way, I'm just gonna say this right here. A long time ago, there was a glitch where you would get stuck in that wall if you jumped on in that exact angle. It happened to me when I was playing Ripper. He's gonna do full presence. So we're gonna do this right away. I don't want to take any damage. I'm trying not to take any damage. So I'm gonna hide behind this tree. We're trying not to take any damage here. We're just gonna shoot, and Seer is most likely gonna die. But hey, at least I didn't take damage. If we had the Cypher's Prime there, then we would be fine. But unfortunately, we don't have the Cypher's Prime. I was hoping we had the Cypher's Prime. That's why I did that rescue. And hopefully Seer had another owl. Or at least close to another owl. But Mercenary isn't even pinging his Cypher. Hello, Darkheart? Darkheart. Your Cypher, please. I think Darkheart is voice chatting, so he's forgetting to ping. Whoopsies. It's okay. Hunter's far away anyway. No detention. Hunter doesn't have detention. He's gonna use his big blast here. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Yep, it got me barely. Okay, here's what we can do though. Now that we took that damage, you can actually go over here. And now I'm praying for a 50% dungeon. Never mind, he used Blink. So now I have to do this. Okay. This is a lot more annoying now. I don't have Pala boosts. We're probably gonna die. Probably gonna die. That's alright. If he didn't have Blink, we could have got into dungeon. If he didn't have Blink, what I would have done is I would have went upstairs to the pallet, dropped the pallet, dropped down the hole, and then go to that side of the map, the other side of the map. To go, because I have a higher chance of finding dungeon there. I have a 66% chance of finding dungeon. If I don't know where dungeon is, I will always go towards that area, because I have a higher chance of finding it there on that side of the map than if I were to go on, you know, the side of the map that I went on, right there. But I had to, because he blinked. If I just kept on going with my plan, I would have died, and so that's why I changed my plan. Long story short, kind of, not really sure. How many did we win so far? We won 4 matches. So you guys can see we're definitely doing a lot better when I get to kite. To be fair, the 2 games that I kited, I also didn't do very good. One of them was because it was Blood Queen, and I didn't play very well. The other game was because it was Disha, and I was in a bad area, and as coordinator, I can't really do anything about that. She had excitement, by the way. So when I used my gun, I was just stuck there. She just used it, and I died. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We lost 6 times? Huh. We did. We did lose 6 times. Alright. Psyche, is this Christmas tree out of the basement yet? I'm glad you asked. The Christmas tree is officially out of the basement. I don't know if you guys can see. There was a Christmas tree in there. It's officially out of the basement. See. Nothing in there. That's actually not the family Christmas tree. That's my sister's Christmas tree. Don't ask me why our sister has her own Christmas tree for her own room. I don't know why. She just does. She just does. That's all I know. Psyche, Animal Crossing stream when? I actually have a few Animal Crossing games. I have a few Animal Crossing games, but I've never played them. And why have I never played them, even though I own Animal Crossing games? It's because my brother asked for them on birthdays or Christmas. I don't actually play Animal Crossing. So, is there going to be an Animal Crossing stream? Probably not. Animal Crossing stream. Probably not. Sorry. My enunciation is off there. Isn't it weird that in English there's 2 different words that mean 2 different things but sound almost exactly the same? There's pronunciation with a P, and then there's annunciation. So it's like more like if you know how it's enunciation is more like if you know how it's pronounced, but you still mess up the pronunciation anyway. Sorry, am I breaking everyone's brains right now? I may just be causing mental meltdowns right now. Mental meltdowns. Try saying that 10 times in a row. Mental meltdown. Mental meltdown. Mental meltdown. Jeez, that's not an easy thing to say. Psyche, are you gonna try playing Smash Bros and play against Miki? You see, the problem with that is I don't really have anything to connect my Switch to. I have a TV here, but then if I connect my TV to the HDMI cable, I don't have anything to connect the Elgato to, so I don't know how to stream that. I tried doing a Wii U stream at some point. I don't know what it was about. What was I trying to stream on the Wii U? I forgot. I don't know. I was trying to stream something on the Wii U and it didn't work out. Because I don't have enough HDMI cables on this TV. This TV's really old. Man, why did I give away... Well, not me, but why did we give away the TV down here in the basement that my uncle took? You guys remember the uncle stream? That everyone thought it was my dad. Let's see if Hunter got corner spawn. No, they didn't. That means they got backgate spawn. And they probably went to shed. And if no one's at shed, they're gonna go to forest. And if no one's at forest, they'll go to front gate. I'm pretty sure the hunter got... They either got shed spawn or back gate spawn. Or back corner spawn. That spawn in the corner. That's why you guys never see me run to that area. Maybe you might be wondering why sometimes I'm not going to that cipher even though it's the closest. That's because there's like a 50 or 33% chance that... I don't remember exactly. It's either 50 or 33. It depends if there's a third possible hunter spawn when I get that survivor spawn. How do I memorize all these survivor spawns even though they're not key spawns? Experience, that's how. Basically, the more you run into a certain hunter after you get a certain spawn, the more you memorize, like, okay, note to self, don't run in that area because there's a chance that you run into the hunter. And over time, without even having anyone tell you, you can figure out key spawns on your own on experience. Because then what ends up happening is you'll realize that either 50% of the time you're getting chased there, or you're always getting chased when you get spawned. If you're always getting chased when you get that spawn, that means it's a key spawn. And that's how I memorize key spawn points, by figuring out, okay, since hunter's always chasing me when I get the spawn, then it's a key spawn. But in this spawn, I noticed that I'm not always getting chased. Sometimes I do get chased. And if I ever do get chased, it's always from that direction. Okay? But when I get that spawn and no hunter comes from that direction, it means they got a different spawn. And that's how you can kind of figure out when it's a key spawn and when it's not, without even having to memorize anything. Or like, you know, I know some people like have to sit down and memorize the maps. You can also memorize them through experience, but I'm just going to say this right now. Unless you've played the game for many, many years, that's not going to be a very efficient method of memorizing spawns. I only did that because I had no other option. There was no such thing as like people making maps about where the key spawn points are. In fact, people had no idea that key spawn points existed. People just thought that everything was random. Over time, you did get people understood that some spawn points got chased more often than other spawn points. Why do we have a first officer? Gosh darn it. First officer is so weird. Ugh, that's disgusting. Hopefully no teleport. Good. If no teleport, it might be excitement. It's been a long time you did not play with Hokage again. Yeah, that's true. Hokage is always out of rank. Hokage's I'm always too high rank for Hokage because this season is kind of different. This season I played afternoon sessions a lot because my team wanted me to, as like practice for like the actual thing. But you guys remember Inception? Well, ever since then things got complicated. After the tournament things got complicated because the people were hiding stuff under the roof. They might be listening to the stream right now, but basically I'm gonna say it from my point of view because that's what it seems like when they're hiding stuff like that. Proud and Pinto, they never said anything that they left teams and they went to Goated's team. And so I'm over here under the impression that we're still all on the same team when we're really not. And so then I found out about it. You guys know how I found out about that? Goated, the team captain, asked me if he wanted to join the team, and then I asked him who's on the team. And I told him first that I'm already on a team, but just for the heck of it, I asked him who's on the team. He told me Proud and Pinto's on the team. I'm like, what? They're on our team. And then guess what? Goated is telling me that. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that just because I don't want to take damage. Huh. Okay, sure, don't count that as a stun. Fine game. First officer's running into a chest? He's running into stuff. That's weird. Is first officer lagging? I'm confused. Anyway. So, there goes my Call the Abyss team. My two teammates just randomly left for a different person's team after we lost. So now the options are this. These are the new options. For those of you that care, here are the new competitive options in terms of like Call of the Biz tournament gameplay. My new option is to join Goated and accept his offer, or join Remy Ellie. And Remy Ellie also gave me an offer, and he's saying that his teammates are really underrated. I don't know if you guys know, but in the tournament scene, Remy Ellie is made fun of a lot, saying that like people are saying stuff like, you know, he's a joke and so are his teams. I've heard that from people like Mayhem when I was in what is it called? AR. You guys remember Arachna when I was in Arachna? People in there were making a lot of fun of Remy Ellie. I didn't know about it, so I didn't say anything. Maybe they're right for all I know. And then over here in Inception, Remy Ellie was our coach. And then Remy Ellie was also getting memed on in our team. Because, like, he's a coach, but over there in the rest of the team... I mean, I kind of agree with them, too. Like, honestly, Remy Ellie wasn't even there a whole lot. But Remy Ellie is a serious coach. I guess he just has other teams to coach, I guess, that he cares more about. I don't know. I should probably stop talking at this point because it's really all up in the air. So basically I found out from Pinto that Pinto doesn't really want to play for any team anymore. Who knows if he'll keep his promise. And then Proud told me that he doesn't really know yet. I remember he said something that he's not really sure. He'll just have to wait, and we'll wait and see. Proud told me the most. I appreciate Proud for being honest with me. Like, he's out of everyone, he said the most. Pinto, dude, you know what Pinto told me? Pinto said that he doesn't owe anyone anything, and that was really, like, as a teammate, you owe me a response as a teammate. Well, that's the best I can do. Anyway, that's a whole bunch of drama. Oh, we just lost that. How did we lose that? That should have been a win. Sorry, not a win, a tie. A lot of these losses should have been ties, by the way. Just gonna say that. Oh well. Well, that's what you get when you play in the NAU server as Survivor. Honestly, there's so many Geishas and like no Dream Witches. Maybe I should just stop banning Dream Witch and ban Geisha. Seki, did you know from my research, female hunters are most likely to have been or are meta? Let me think about that if it's true. We had Clown. Clown was S tier at some point. Geisha was A tier at some point. They were together. In the same meta, they were good together. So that's one-on-one. Then Ripper became S tier. Spider became S tier. Okay, so we're 2 and 2. Then Dream Witch became meta. So we're 2 and 3. 2 males, 3 females. What other hunters are there that became good? Like, we're talking really, really good. I'm not counting Mad Eyes. People overrated Mad Eyes. Let's see. What other hunters were really good in the meta? Blood Queen became meta. Ooh, I guess that's 2 and 4. Sculptor became meta. I guess that's 2 and 5. Penguin became meta. I'm counting Penguin as a male. 3 and 5. I mean, should I? I don't know. Does it say anywhere in his story if he's a male or a female? Violinist? Yes, violinist. So I think we're 4. We're 3 and 5 if we're not counting Penguin. It's like keep playing in Call of Abyss. I hope so. You mean it's a robot? I guess you got a point. It is a robot. They don't have to have genitals, guys, to be deemed male or female. It's up to the creator's choice. Do they see them as a male or a female? I mean, if we ever reach a point where robots are smart enough to think for themselves, maybe they'll start claiming their own genders, and maybe they'll say they're non-binary or something like that. But for now, as long as robots don't have a separate mind of their own, it's kind of whatever the creator thinks. I guess Penguin does have a mind of its own, though. You guys know if Penguin has a gender, because in the story, I know that Penguin in the story does kind of have a mind of its own. It did develop feelings at some point. It got offended that Mad Eyes built a new robot and left guard 26. Hunter switch targets. I probably shouldn't have dropped that pellet because now he knows I'm here. Yep. Wait, where did... Why are you teleporting on that side? And oh my god, she's using blink. Oh, that pallet's broken, so... Ooh, now we're in a really bad spot. I'm gonna have to use my gun because I'm in a really bad spot. Wait, I may... Ah! That's really annoying. That pallet was used and then he blinked. If that pallet was there, I would have been fine. That's so annoying. I hate dying to blink. That's so stupid. Like, the dude completely misses Umbrella. That's so frustrating. Dude completely misses Umbrella. No, don't rescue me, because then I can't use my gun! What? I hate when people do this! Why do they not wait first? Why do they not wait first? Basement's here, by the way, so I kind of have to go in a different area. Why do they not wait first? Sorry, I kind of had to die here because you're battered. Because if you don't wait, then I can't use my gun, and you're not even gonna use your bat? Why would you not use your bat? I specifically went in that area so that he has a good shot with the bat. No, he just goes, lets me go on sure. What the heck? Who am I playing with? Why are you playing batter in that case? Jesus. You know, this ping alone makes Coordinator a whole tear up. That the flare gun. Please don't do this again! Oh, now I can't shoot my gun. If people do rescues like that, then I legit can't shoot my gun. I'm in a really bad spot. You know what? Props to him for being able to make that turn. I honestly didn't think he would be able to make that turn. Props to him. I didn't think he would be able to make that. That's why I shot. I'm just gonna wait. How much progress do we have left? Props to him, dude. Props to him. You can't even be mad at that dude. I can't even be mad at that dude. That's solely my fault. I didn't think he would be able to go around that turn in time. What I am gonna be annoyed at is how Batter just left me to die. What is this? Oh, there's a portal there. I was like thinking, why wouldn't he vault that power for a boost? It's because there's a portal there. That's way better. That's way better, honestly. Where is the hunter? Oh, they're all the way at the gate. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to say anything because I missed my gun. But it's really annoying that Batter took a second hit. Like, the first hit was because I missed my gun. He did it because I missed my gun. The second hit was just pointless. The second hit was pointless. because then he just dies and I don't get any value from the what's it called? He can bell that. He can use a bell. Oh, or he can just break it. Yeah. That really sucks. Best trade to use for Wu-Ching? It depends on the map. If you're going against something like Lakeside Moonlit or Leo's Memory, I would recommend Teleport. But if you're on something like Arms Factory or Red Church or Hospital, it's a little bit of a stretch to use Teleport, because what ends up happening is those maps have so many pallets close together that even if you destroy them instantly, it doesn't matter because there's so many pallets next to each other that they just always reach another pallet. So I would recommend something like Peepers or Blink for that one. Just because if you drop a Peeper on a Cypher, on a map like that, since the Cyphers are closer together, you can walk from Cypher to Cypher and drop a Peeper much easier than if it was something like Moonlit. Alright. It's like, will you play Hunter now? Usually I don't play Hunter now. I usually just end the stream, but we'll do one Hunter match. Batter should have tried to harass. That's what I was trying to do. But he left me to die. I don't know if he just ran out of baseballs or what, but he just left me to die. You want to know how I know he didn't run out of baseballs though? Because when he got hit the second time, when he got knocked down, oh my gosh, Hellenbergs are being really annoying. The second time that he got knocked down, the Hunter broke a baseball right before they started chasing me again. Which only means one thing, that he had a baseball left. I don't feel like playing against you. I don't feel like using skill to stop Cypher Rush, so we're gonna play Dream Witch, because Dream Witch is brain dead, even if no one agrees with me. Oh. Rip Elgato. Elgato, you gonna turn on? Elgato just died on us. What just happened? What just happened? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. That was a little bit scary. Hi, Ouija Poop. Kin Esta and live. Who's live? Who's live? I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. It's a battle between Cheshire and Out West. Who's the bigger fan? I appreciate all you guys joining along the stream. Either one of you. Either one of you. I really appreciate it. Any tips for not getting confused while playing Dream Witch? I always get mixed up while playing with her. So you mean like when you're trying to select leeches? When you're switching from leech to leech, how do you memorize where the leech is on like the wheel? There's an easy way to remember that. So you guys see the female dancer? Female dancer, when I leech her, will always appear over here. Perfumer will always appear over here. Perfumer's leech will always appear over here. So it goes in order of the survivor, basically, is what I'm saying. So right here, we found the forward. If I leech the forward right now, the leech will appear right here on the wheel. And that's how you memorize which leech you want to go on. If the fourth survivor in the lineup is forward, and you're trying to go on the fourth leech number 4, then you have to switch on the leech that is like farthest from the left on the survivor lineup. By the way, we have a really bad start so far. Like, we can't find anybody. Oh, hello. That was easy. Can I get a that was easy button? Can I get a that was easy button? So right here, I leeched a female dancer. Because female dancer is the first one in the lineup of survivors, her leech will always show up over there. Let's break this real quick. So just a little FYI. I need to move my main body because I don't like the position right now. Is anybody rescuing? Because there's a forward on the team, I need to have both leeches together in case one of them gets stunned. It's kind of annoying, but that's what you have to do. Why the heck is forward here? Did you guys see that? Forward is here. Oh wow, we're in the money right now. We are in the money right now. Now that Leech is gonna go after the female dancer, and there's a forward, but literally who cares that there's a forward? Oopsie. Well, I guess that's what you meant when you said like getting mixed up with the leeches. Okay, we'll just do that later. Not a big deal. We're gonna do this so that now his football is being cancelled. Oh wait, we might actually get a hit on him. Oh, nice. Go, 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 go! Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed. Oh, anyway. Just assume he didn't miss. Assume he didn't miss, and I had to do that. Imagine I had to switch leeches in that position. Who should I leech? I'll leech you, because you're more important. Quick, before she did free him. Does she have Tide Turner as well? No, she already used it. So she did have Tide Turner in this game, but she already used it is the thing. It's pointless to leech either of them. It's better to leech the Perfumer. If I was playing serious, I would not chair the Enchantress. Actually, I would chair the Enchantress and then let the forward be knocked down. That's what I would do. But I don't really care if they escape, so I'm just gonna do this. And if we find her, we find her, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I wonder if she's over here. Yeah, she's over here. Can we stop her? Ah! Alright, fine. You get away. It's like you should play Dream Witch more, pro Dream Witch. I used to play a lot of Dream Witch back when like people first realized she was really good. She was actually kind of a joke because when she first released, everyone thought she was F tier. They never added a buff to Dream Witch. People just realized she's actually a really good hunter over time, and then she became S tier that way. That was the first and only time where people thought a hunter or survivor was bad, and it was actually really good. It's never happened again, where like people think that a survivor or hunter is really bad, and then they become really good. Because people realize how to play them. There's never been such thing as people not knowing how to play characters and then being able to play them suddenly. Kiena Psyche. Spanish 101. I will do another match, just because that was really quick. Plus, does it count if I Terror Shock an Enchantress first thing in the game?
Or who did I even terror shot? I don't even remember who I terror shot. There's a question. Someone asked a question. It has happened again. People think Percy is bad when he's S tier. Thank you, Cubby. Yeah. Actually, I think it's the opposite. I'm sure Cuppy's just joking, but I thought Percy was going to be A tier, possibly even S tier, but I was very, very wrong. Sucky, what do you think about Percy's buff where he can change dungeon location? It's a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. What just happened with my Elgato? Did the same thing happen? Yeah, the same thing happened. What is going on here? What's going on here? People thought Nightmare was bad, but look at him now. Hello, Elgato, could you fix yourself? Could you fix yourself? Please? Or are you just gonna be a permanent black screen? Yeah, you're just gonna be a permanent black screen, huh? Okay. I see how it is, Elgato. I see how it is. Dude, what is up? These things are supposed to be high quality. I guess we're playing Dream Witch again. Dude, if I can't get this game started because Elgato is being a stupid piece of garbage. Freaking piece of garbage, Elgato. Why? What is happening? Why is it not working? It's supposed to work. Thank you. I think it's something with my adapter. Adapter being kind of sus. Okay, back to the Percy thing. Percy being able to move dungeons. I thought it was going to be really good because I'll tell you what I thought. I thought he would be able to move the dungeon at any place on the map. He could be anywhere on the map and he could move the dungeon to either of the 2 or 5 locations. Like however there are on a certain map. That's what I thought. But instead, you have to be standing on the dungeon, and not only that, you have to wait on a 4 to 5 second animation. So by the time that happens, the survivors just escape. Most of the time, when I get a hit, when I get away in dungeon against Percy, what ends up happening is I do it mid-kite. I don't end up crawling to the dungeon and then change it. Like, never. Like, that would very rarely happen where I would have to, like, change locations. Because, like, I crawl to it. I'll tell you what would normally happen. Normally what would happen is that I would kite to it, and then by then it would be too late. So because of the fact that Percy is limited in that regard, it makes the ability almost unusable. It makes it almost unusable, and it's really sad. And if you guys thought that was bad, that he has to be standing on the dungeon in order to switch positions. If you guys thought that was bad, wait until you hear about how survivors get to see where the new dungeon is, but Percy doesn't. Percy, for whatever reason, doesn't get to see where the new dungeon location is. For whatever reason, he does not. I don't know why, but he doesn't. But the survivors do. Survivors do. I don't know why. They just do. Because there's no forward on the team, we could just pressure a different cipher. And we don't even have to worry about guarding with 2 leeches on the chair. Although I do have to worry about leeching and rescuing. 2 people are rescuing. I'm perfectly okay with that. Oh, let's do this actually. Oh wait, did she just take the catapult? Yeah, she did. She did. You're annoying. Wait, where did she go? Where the heck did she go? Hello, Leech. Where'd she go? Okay, Leech is following her. So while the Leech is following her, we're probably just gonna end up linking her. This is probably what's gonna happen. We're just probably gonna end up linking her, and that's how we're gonna kill her.
You know what? The least I can do right now is just prevent her from deleaching. I don't really have time for that right now. What I will do is I will stop this. Break it, please. Which leech? This one. This one. Go over here. And now you're over there. Stop that. And they rescue. So you know what? I'll hit you now. Where the heck is she? Oh, she went a long, long way. Alright. Oh, guess who I found? Guess who I found? Oh, he's lagging! Ah, I switched to Blink for nothing. I thought he would run to the pallet, but he ended up lagging. Right now, only Mercenary has a leech. This is kind of bad for us. So what we need to do is we need to drag into the cipher that's being worked on. Let's see. He's in a really annoying position to deal with as Dream Witch. Where the heck is this survivor with crows? Where did they just go? Oh, it's the coordinator. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna leech her, and then we'll do that. Dang, they still got it done. I guess I didn't move it close enough. Which ciphers are they working on now? Okay, we're gonna do this. Puts a lot of pressure on them. Where were you doing? You're over there. So spawn follower is over there. That's actually a really good spot to have a follower. Please! Ah, gosh darn it! I can't believe I swung and missed. Okay. Grab her there. Grab her there again. And, I need to drag you. Oh wait. I'm being bad. Dang, you already removed the leech. What's annoying is that I actually can't do this. That cipher's actually almost done. Nah, we're probably gonna lose this. Probably gonna lose this. So now what I have to do is, now I'm at the survivor's mercy, honestly. Because, oh wow, they did that. Why didn't she pop there? Why do they never perfume back when I charge attack? Like a good perfumer that's watching their back, they would always perfume back. We're kind of done, aren't we? Yeah, we're kind of done. We're done. Dang, that sucks. Are we not done? Yo, for whatever reason, we're not done yet. Oh, he went over there. Dang it, I'm such an idiot. I'm an idiot. I should have moved the leech to the gate ahead of time. I should have moved the Cornier's leech to the gate ahead of time. I should have done that. Oopsies. That's what I should have done. I also don't have a blink though, and they can easily just kite me. I don't know what I could have done there, honestly. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for joining along. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We did our all coordinator stream because I'm tired of playing Mercenary and then having people do back kites all the time. Would just prefer it if I got to kite for once. If you guys would like to see more streams like this, make sure you like it if you liked it.
And subscribe to see more content like this. I stream every 20. I stream every Monday to Thursday from 20 to 22. I'm streaming Friday today because yesterday was Thanksgiving. And we had dinner. So usually I stream 20 to 22. EST time zone. That is when I stream Monday and Thursday. With that being said, a dog stream. So next Monday is supposed to be the dog stream. Once again, Miki couldn't make today. So I can't really do the doctor stream until Miki's actually here and able to play with me. So for now, we're throwing the doctor stream farther back again because Miki is not here. He had to do something again. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for joining along. Doctor stream next Monday, at least I asked Miki, he said he'll be here next Monday. So doctor stream next Monday. Thank you guys so much for joining along, and I will see you all later. Take care, guys. This has been Psyche.